Final, the fifth System Open final from the UK, transmitted on this channel. Let's move over to the introduction screen. Who have I got behind me? I've got an arbitro behind me. Oh, thank you. That's yours, right? Yeah.
Oh, you guys commentating?
Are you not going anywhere?
No, not yet. Well, I brought Ed with me as well.
Okay. Let's, because what I might have Nick coming as well because of being the other stream.
I'm not leaving, so I'm staying on.
Yeah, we'll make room.
Okay, so Timo Raabe on the left-hand side of the screen. We saw him in the top 8 play on the stream already with Boba Fett, Maul, Proton Bombs, Contraband Cybernetics, Hull Upgrade and Slave 1. And Koshka Frost with Triple O, Proton Bombs, Rigged Cargo Chute and Hull Upgrade. Now, on the right side of the screen, we're seeing win the semi-final Jose Maria Hungaro from Cartagena, Spain, playing 2 7 squad veterans with Dedicated, Rick Ollie with Daredevil and R4 Astromech, and Obi-Wan Kenobi with R5 Astromech and Calibrated Laser Targeting and Foresight. So I need Timo to move his gearbox out of the way. It doesn't show up on that camera.
That's all.
Trying to find out something, and that was the only thing we wanted that I could get. Car?
Yeah. You can see one spring token.
Oh, we're still alive.
Yeah, we are still live.
And we roll one.
So introduce yourself to all these lovely people.
Oh, they know me. I've already been on.
Hi guys, it's Ed Holmes.
The Ed Holmes.
The Ed Holmes. Phone in because I think you're going to leave in a minute, aren't you, Phil?
I hope so. I'd like to go home.
What do you reckon about this final then? Who's your money on? If you're a betting man.
I've just watched. I was saying in the semi-final. If he plays this right, I think the two aces are going to be really clutch. Koshka, don't know. I've never played against Koshka, so
yeah, right, but it must be doing quite well.
Yeah, to get where we are.
Well, considering that he's not lost a game all day. He's not lost a game over the weekend.
Yeah, we're talking about Timo, right?
Yeah.
486 players. Timo makes it through to the final table. Had a bye in the first round of the top after being Top Gun yesterday, going 6-0, and now deploying his double fire sprays against the Jedi, Rick, Obi-Wan, and the 2 arcs. Let me see if I can get Nick in on this as well. We do like a 4-way action. Move yourselves a little bit closer. If you move yourselves closer, no, you move yourself next to him, and then you two share this mic, and I'll try and share this mic with him. Nick, are you coming or not?
No, it's just the way he's standing.
Yeah, you can get a chair. Okay, and I need to give myself some space. Well, you have to bring a chair.
Going in that corner.
You're not going to stay so long?
I can't.
You got to head home?
I need to pack up.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
yeah, me too.
Yeah.
You've got a final to run. This is a you problem.
Yes, right? I still have to pack up afterwards, okay? You've been watching Timo play as well today, right?
Timo and Jose have both been on my stream. Yeah. They've both been awesome.
I mean, Timo, we already know as being a very accomplished player.
Absolutely.
Yeah. He got the back-to-back national wins in 2018, winning Germany and then Belgium like 2 weeks later. Yeah. So it's just a question of whether or not. Oh, I've not changed the text to say final.
Well, he's one of Germany's best players. He was in their XTC squad again this year.
Yeah.
And from what I heard, he was. Well, I think he went undefeated in that as well. He lost to a Spanish player.
Really?
Yeah.
The thing is with this though is that Jose's list has got a lot of health to soak that damage.
Yeah, I mean that's what we saw playing against Nino in the last round. It's just Nino just couldn't get enough damage through, and it was just it ended up being it just kept adding up over time the damage that Nino was taking, and not able to put enough damage through. With those 2 arcs, just being able to soak up a lot of damage.
But at the same time, because of the dedicated stuff that they have, they can just keep the other ships alive as well. So if they're not taking shots, and they're going, Timo's trying to go on to, it's Rick, isn't it? Is it Rick?
Rick Ollie is the N1.
The N1. And Obi-Wan, they can just get those rerolls from dedicated.
Yeah.
So
I mean, we saw in the last game they ended up being quite spread out, and so dedicated, apart from the first 2 rounds of combat, didn't really come into effect.
I like the
We'll see. I mean, I can't really see him wanting to keep his squadron that focused, to keep that synergy together with having the 2 fire sprays possibly pincering him. So he wants to try and spread out in more of a line formation to try and prevent Boba or Koska coming through from one of the flanks.
It's gonna be so fun to go. In the last game, we said he was a bit more spread out. It was against, there was more ships on his list, wasn't there? In his opponent's list.
Well, what happened in the last game is that Jose ended up being forced to spread out,
Right. Okay.
as he kind of came in to face the swarm. So he ended up just breaking up, and so he lost dedicated straight away. In this case, like I say, if he's trying to keep a box, I don't think that's such a good idea, having Boba and Koshka with the maneuverability they have coming around from each side. And also trying to keep the squad together means we're hobbling the maneuverability of Rick and Obi-Wan to try and keep pace with the arcs. I think that range 1 dedicated is something that's like to be like an insurance in that first combat phase, to make yourself just that little bit tankier on that first engagement, where you can come in with all arcs on one target, take up as many shots as you can, and then split up and be able to try and have Obi-Wan and Rick do their job, while the arcs basically act as a point sink, that you have to put so much damage into them to get any points off of them. It takes so much more effort.
So how did the semi-finals play out? Why we're in this early stage right now?
Well, this is very similar to how Jose Maria opened against, well no, actually he started spread out and he kind of like conga lined through with the arcs and Rick, and then Obi-Wan kind of trailed in behind.
And you had the one on the other stream there, right?
Yeah, it was a similar opening from Timo, but with Christopher from the Mystics. He kind of started quite slow rolling and then spun out, but he was able to get split. And Boba kind of, the 2 fire sprays just kind of wheel in and out with each other, and there seems to be a team that tends to play it. It's 1 in, 1 out.
Yeah.
And obviously with the threats of the bombs, what did happen is when they did come together, the 2 fire sprays, they can just drop double bombs straight in front of things and go try and get out of this basically range 2 band, range 3 band almost, where we have a lot of bombs you ain't going to get out of.
And with that rig cargo shoot as well, giving a lot of control from behind of both fire sprays.
And that did play into the game in the semi-final.
Yeah.
Because he managed to catch Obi-Wan with that loose cargo and actually double stressing. And he then was left on 1 health as well, so had to run away. Super tight game towards the end then.
Yeah.
Super tight game.
And we managed to get a Von Reg into the semi-finals.
Yeah.
Yeah. It didn't really play much of a role, but it was there.
A cameo.
A cameo, yeah.
There was a fireball in the...
Fireballs made it through top 32, 2 fireballs,
Yeah.
And then one of them made it through top 16.
Right, boys, I'd love to stay, but that's me out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Good
feel.
seeing that. Good seeing you all.
Okay, so you staying, Ed, or?
Of course, I'm not leaving you
Okay.
unless you kick me
I've
out.
got to go and pack up.
Okay, thank you very
Alright.
much, Nick. Thank you for all the stream this weekend. I've been making sure to let everyone know what was going on there and point them that way.
It's been good. But we'll catch up again soon. So.
Yeah, of course. Okay, so I guess I got Ed then.
I'm very sorry about that.
Yeah, wow.
I've been threatening to be on stream all day.
Yeah, I don't know, is Nino going home? Because I could maybe have Nino come on as well, and he'd be like my, even though, yeah, I've got to try and be as impartial as possible, because I'm very close with both players here, and it's squeaky bum time right now.
See, I can't say that. I don't think I've ever played Jose or know him at all, but I love Timo to bits.
Timo
for a long time.
Yeah, Timo has been a big presence on the international scene for the last 3 years, and like I say, it was kind of like the first time I met Timo was like 2017 System Open in the UK, where I didn't even know who he was. I just saw the big guy walking around, and when I was doing the rankings, I was saying I think he's from Sweden, and then he came to the Spanish Open the same year, and he was like, "Hey, I'm not from Sweden." I'm like, okay. And he asked me to give him my Wi-Fi password so his girlfriend wasn't bored to tears. I was like, okay, no problem. And since then we spent plenty of time together.
I spoke to him earlier, and he said the most stressful thing was that he had to tell his partner that he was on the other stream. So he was like, I don't want to look at my phone, because it is quite stressful.
Yeah.
But he had to let them know that, I'm on stream, of course I am.
Okay, so there's 1, 2, and a crit on Obi-Wan. And Obi-Wan rolls 2 evades and a focus.
Nice.
That's the determined ability. And rerolls.
And a focus again.
Spends a focus.
Yeah, spends his force.
Spends a force, yeah.
Obi? Use foresight? Okay, engage.
Bye-bye, Phil. Thank you very much.
Is correct. 2 dice.
So shooting him back with that. He's got CLT on.
Yep.
Yeah.
2 hits. And 2 evades.
So he didn't add the CLT there,
What range is it? Does it work at range 3?
It works at range 3. It's bullseye on.
Yeah.
So
was that Obi-Wan?
Yeah.
I guess it was, because
maybe he didn't want to spend the focus. Maybe he didn't want to spend his last force though.
All right, of course, yeah.
I mean, it's been a long day. They've played 11 games over the weekend. This is 12th game.
Yeah, I mean, even so, there was no damage went through anyway. Trying to squeeze one more through wouldn't have made that big of a difference. I'd have rather kept the force token in that situation. Rather have the regen, even if I don't spend it. Next turn I come back with 2 force tokens instead of 1. So it's 1 evade, 2 blanks, and he takes a shield on Koshka.
Range 3 from the arc.
Reroll the cock die, gets a focus, 1 hit after spending the focus. Where's 1 evade?
No range there.
Nah, it's out.
Yeah, no further shots. So regenerating force and picking up the focus tokens, they go back to dials.
I must admit, I think Jose's done a really good job of managing to get those arcs to, just the arcs of his shots, not the actual ships, just actually have shots on target.
Yeah. He did a really good job of it last turn, and to keep in mind that Nino was doing everything he could, and there were several situations where Nino was able to slot ships into all the blind spots, and there were very few engagements. But like I say, the problem was that meant that Nino wasn't getting any shots back. There wasn't getting enough shots back, and that ended up being his downfall in the semi-final. World Championship qualifier has come to a close. I don't know how many players were there? Did you take part?
No, yeah, I did. It was early on. It was one of those things where I had such a fun day yesterday that I didn't really want to play in it, and then it was. But every opponent I had was really fun, and then. But it's very interesting. We had one Scottish lad who'd managed to get through 4-0. He beat another Scottish lad to get 4-0. So I'm wondering if he'd managed to make it.
Yeah, I'm trying to work out how many there were. If there were 486 yesterday, let me guess there was maybe a 15 to 20% drop. So we go down to around about 370 maybe. So if it's 370, how many go 5-0?
I'm really loving this shot. The attention paid by the judges is just like they're so focused.
Yeah. After from Poland and Rick Porcius from the Netherlands. Gorgeous Rick Porcius.
Prettiest man in X-Wing.
Yeah, absolutely. And takes a free bank. Now let me go Swiss.
did a reconsider.
So just to focus there.
So worst case scenario, let's say there were 350 players. That gives 5 and O's, 11 invites. We'll try and find out from Chris, who's the marshal for the World Championship qualifier.
Yeah, unfortunately I ran headlong into one of the 186 because there's just so many of them.
Yeah, true. There are lots of them.
But Matt was actually really nice when he. It was during the power age.
Oh yeah.
So I'm pretty sure that every single person that was still 2-0 during the power outage should be given a Worlds invite because it totally threw me off. It definitely wasn't the fact that I'd already lost Van Raabe.
Yeah, we automatically qualify just for the inconvenience, right? Chris.
Slave 1?
Yes.
How many players in the qualifier?
I'm just double checking now.
365, so something like 11, 12 invites? Okay. Well, have you not finished?
We're done, but I'm trying to remember.
Alright, okay. Alright.
So that's a snazzy dial change right there from Bobo. I think it was.
Using the title.
And bump onto Raabe. It looked like he was moving it around.
Something like 365 players for the World Championship qualifier on day 2. Mm. 13 players qualified. Well done. Thank you.
Rick's got Daredevil. All right.
Yeah. Rick Olley's got Daredevil and pulls off those cheeky boosts to pull into the...
Well, he's gone for the target lock. He does. I thought he might have gone into range 1 for the shot, but no, he's gone for the target lock.
Yeah.
I think I've just this guy. The other guy is not in range.
Probably range 2.
I don't have Rick in range, so we have a range 2. This guy.
So Koshka going to fire on the red
3 against
arc.
0.
That's Bobber, isn't it? Yeah, Bobber.
Is it?
I would go for
And
no, I don't think so. I don't think Bobber's got arc. Hang on.
Top one's Bobber.
Oh, it's true. Yeah, sorry.
So just the
I'm
one.
not ready.
One shield.
Okay. Range 2?
Yeah, range 2.
So Rick and Koshka.
Yes, I just had a 3.
Koshka. That's the one.
Yep. Koshka Frost. 1 hit re-rolls, spending the target lock, and gets 2 and a focus. And there's 2 evades.
It's always that case when you take the target lock and not the focus, you always roll focuses.
So now Koshka trying to fire on the arc.
Range 3.
Only has arc on Obi-Wan. Firing range 3 on Obi-Wan. And there's 2.
Focus for.
Yeah, spend that focus.
Spends the focus for free. And there's 2 focuses. Takes 1 shield on Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Your 3s.
I think you'd be really happy with that. Absolutely, really happy with that.
And the arc's firing. 2 hits.
Reroll.
Bubba
Reroll for the evade. Takes 1.
1 shield.
Range 3.
And then range 3.
3 hits. 3 blanks. 1 reroll. Gets an evade. Takes 2. Interesting exchange of damage in that first combat round. 4 points of damage on Timo's side of the board, 2 on Hungaro's side. But one of them's on Obi-Wan, who's a particularly delicate ship.
Well, he's managed to spend through his. Obviously, regens is force, but he's
having just 1 force
them,
token right now is not a good position to have Obi-Wan in. He wants to be able to calibrate, to do that fine-tuned controls to reposition, and still have some force to help him buff on his attack and defense. And as it is, those force tokens are more spoken for than, for example, on the interceptors, not the interceptors, the TIE advanced prototypes that we saw, for example, at the European Championship final, where, because they don't have fine-tuned controls, everyone has always got that force token there. Thing is, with Obi-Wan, with fine-tuned controls and his ability, you end up running out of force tokens very quickly because of all those options you have available to you.
Well, his ability obviously is one of those ones that you do want to spend it as well. Let me see. It's more often a case when you actually manage that bump and they've still got an ability to change something is absolutely fantastic for the Jedis.
Yeah.
But having only one at the moment, I wonder if it's a case that he's going to bug Obi-Wan out of this.
And Timo managed to pull off a good block there on Obi-Wan, but would he be able to do the same this time?
Which, what bombs is there?
Proton bombs on both of them. Yep.
Good.
That's just a scary thing.
No bomb.
So no bombs this turn.
Yeah. Koshka moves a free bank into the area where the arcs are likely to be moving. And if Obi-Wan was to be trying to take a turn, I don't think he bumps. But maybe shuts down those fine-tuned controls a bit. And Boba could just take a one straight. Yep,
And
bumps
he's got that
the arcs.
Should I do it? I have a good view from here.
Yes.
That's perfect. Mark him.
Here's the final, making sure they get this absolutely perfect though. And they just moved it away.
Yeah, bumps with both of them.
Yeah.
Do one in the front.
It's the threat of just having those responds though. Even if he's not going to drop them, it's just the threat that it changes the entire way you think about playing against proton bombs, seismics, even clusters now.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Did anyone do us a huge favor and bring 2 soldiers inside the table?
Everything's shutting down now. The stalls. Was it Beanie Games? Firestorm Cards? Firestorm Games? Firestorm. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because there's 2 of them.
It's Firestorm, yeah.
It's Firestorm Games, right?
Yeah.
And because Firestorm Cards is the Welsh one, right?
Firestorm Games is
Basingstoke.
Is that the Basingstoke one?
I don't know.
I think it's that way around, is it? I've been to both places,
right?
Which is a bit worrying that I can't remember either.
Well, that's the problem, is that the names are so simple. So anyway, the one from Basingstoke is the one that was here selling today, as well as Cogger 2 had their stall set up, and so they've gone home. All the players from the World Qualifier have wrapped up. Most of them have left. Half the tables have been recollected, and the chairs. And Rory Wilson comes on over to talk to Ed Holmes. Give him little whispers in his ear. Alessandro is saying goodbye, Alessandro. Te amo. There's Kay as well, and the other Alessandro. Bye. Alessandro De Boni, Alessandro Mammarini.
Alessandro went 5-0.
And Carlo Tozzi. Oh, Alessandro's got his invite.
He got his invite. Oh, man, I've got goosebumps talking about it. Yeah, 5-0.
Yeah? And you? No.
I did 3-2.
3-2. Okay.
Both of my games were
Got you at range 1.
Okay. Thank you. Pleasure to see you, Carlo, as always. Yeah, I'm you're lucky. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Kay. Wow. It's like he's making it rain by giving me dice. Yeah. Thank you very much. Cool. I got loads of new red dice and green dice to kind of like scutch up until they're not shiny anymore.
That is an absolutely beautiful barrel from that. So just this natural action there just completely dodges both those arcs.
Yeah.
That is absolutely
And
gorgeous.
gets himself behind that rock. He's really well placed to be everyone now.
But he's not getting shot. Look at that. That's absolutely fantastic.
I don't know. There might be arc from Bobber out the front, just onto his corner. It's close.
You'd know better than me, Arif.
It's
You know
close.
I've got dodgy eyes.
Yeah.
Only one of them works. Nice boosting.
Yeah, boosting with Rick to get a solid range 1.
Yeah.
On Koshka. So 2 ships firing on Koshka at range 1. And I think the red arc has got a shot on Bobber as well.
I'd like to have a calculate.
It's one of the best parts that we actually have judges on this one that we can actually, like, it's going to be definite as well as that. I mean, you're so used to seeing, because it's such a slightly off angle.
Yeah,
you have to.
Yeah, you do get used to it. That's 100% true. Is that there's certain when I do the drawings on the screen, I surprise myself at how accurate I can be. Like sometimes, even though it's like for example, when you go left to right, it's a bit easier. But when you go up and down, the distance changes quite a lot, and I seem to do okay. Bye, Christopher. See you again soon.
Congratulations. Well done.
Well, yeah, semi-finalist Christopher Bengston on his way home now. Back to Malmo in Denmark, right? Yep.
So did you just get a calculate from 000?
Yeah.
Target lock.
Spends the target lock. Gets 2 hits and a crit. Yeah. And there's a focus and a blank. The strain gives him the determined gives him a reroll, 2 focuses, and it takes 3 shields.
A slow whittle.
Your 5s.
So, Obi-Wan's got no shot. Rick Ollie, Koska Frost, range. Well, Koska's focused.
Yeah, we have a range 1 or range 3 are not strict. On the Bobber?
3 versus 2, you think?
Bye-bye, Lorenzo.
Okay, range 3.
He's gone for Bob.
Alright, 1 hit, 1 focus, 1 blank, and 2 evades.
My copy. Your first.
So now the arcs.
Rick is sexy.
Yeah.
Well, I will go range 1 for arc.
Oh dear.
5 from Timo. Straight into that arc.
Blank.
4 hits.
Yep, 4 damage on the arc.
Your ox. No shot from that one.
So it's just the damage one getting this.
Yes.
So the arc gets to fire on. Is it going to fire on Bobber instead of Koshka? I guess 2 and a crit, and there's 1 evade. Spends the force to take 1 shield on Bobber. Now no shields left.
Very expensive.
That's yours.
So yeah, 2 hit points left on the rear arc, the one that's not red. And they're back to Styles.
He spent a lot of shots on Bobber there.
Yeah,
obviously he's
didn't get
no
anything out of
tokens,
it.
but
yeah. I don't know. I think I would have gone for the 2 range 1 shots on Koshka, even with the focus token.
Well, it's just weight of dice, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it was unmodded from both.
Yeah.
So Bob is still down an extra 1. He still had a force as well. I know Koshka still had a calculate, but
yeah. No, I don't know.
I mean, we can't. I can't judge anyone because they've made it to the final. I'm nowhere near close.
Yeah.
As I've said, nearly every time we've been on stream going near a final, this is the most depressing point where everything is.
Yeah, it's the worst bit. This is the worst bit for me when I'm looking for people to travel with. Like last year, I came with the guys from Southend because I flew into Southend Airport, and it was like the only thing is, guys, you got to realise you got to wait until the end.
Wait another
like, and then once it's all finished, you still got to wait another hour while I pack up at least, and it's like. Oh, and they just got to sit around watching you.
I mean, it's slightly easier when we were in Liverpool that one year.
Yeah, absolutely. It was much easier that year. But I still think that it was just me and Phil left at the end. I think you all disappeared.
Oh, no, I was still there. I was still there.
Up to Scotland.
No, we waited for a bit because our boys were useless. No, because I stayed for the semi and then watched the epic final.
Yeah. Farn versus Rasta. With Farn's triple jump masters.
I had to play Farn like as soon as 2.0 came over as well, and I'd had a really tough first round game, and then had to play Farn straight after it. And just thinking, oh, great! You have to play a national champion who's. I mean, how many tournaments? How many?
Well, actual championships, he doesn't have many.
Well, he definitely has the UK Nationals, though.
Yeah, he has the UK Nationals, but he's obviously an amazing player. But yeah, actual wins he doesn't have many, and it's always the joke. It's like if you play in Amsterdam, you win because Farn didn't show up. But or Hjelte, Farn or Hjelte. If they don't show up, then you got a chance. Yeah, exactly. He's always done amazingly well, but always kind of fallen at the last hurdle. And I've seen him get eliminated from System Opens. He won the System Open in Spain last year. That's the second one that I can remember. Bye, Nick.
Much like self, been working hard all day. I don't know how you boys do this, doing the streaming.
Do you know what you want to pay attention to is when I stand up, because my back's like this the whole time, and I stand up and just kind of go like this for a bit. Like an old man.
See that's the exact same thing for all the X-Wing players that have stood up all day.
No, I think it's a bit different because when you stood up, it's a bit easier. Yeah, when you're sitting down, and your back gets used to that position, and you've not got any weight on it. Right. Okay. So rigged cargo chute, proton bombs, all this stuff going on now. All of Timo's toys coming out.
This is the
and so that could even kill. No, it's not that one, is it? It's the one behind.
It's the back one. Yeah. So I don't think there's even a way he's not going to hit that.
No, we just marked the marker.
Yeah, you just fucked up. Sorry, excuse the language, but they just removed the marker.
Okay. It's going there. Then.
All right. Okay. So now they're going to put the marker back.
So Timo would actually just use the edge of the other one as the marker.
Yeah.
For a marker point.
He'd taken off the marker to mark the marker, and now it's back on.
See, you say you messed up. I said that was just high quality.
No, yeah, no. It's just for a second I thought it was one of those things where when people like mark something, and then they all kind of go like that, and then they just pick it up, and you go no.
I'm terrible for just moving a ship.
I didn't realise that when he'd done it, he'd actually lined up the two pieces together.
What I was going to say is that a crit?
That's a crit.
That's a crit. Oh. No, what I was saying is this is a beauty of high quality X-Wing. These boys are just. I know this is a little daft thing, but it's something I've really noticed over time, especially watching all the streams that you obviously yourself put out and everyone else. When you see people using range rulers to mark bombs and keep asteroids, so you're not putting your finger on it and sticking it down.
Yeah, that's the one when you realise that like they're using the plastic as the touch. Yeah. I think you should imagine like when you see judges come over and they start putting on the latex gloves, yeah, so they don't stick.
So, no, they want that. They have like proper fabric ones for the snooker. They should have that and like mark it out.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that causes too much friction. I think that you're at risk of like slightly nudging it. I can like imagine the latex glove like a doctor and just kind of like rolling it off like you're doing your fingerprints.
I'm going to be brutally honest with you. I don't tend to let doctors near me if they've got latex gloves on.
I will just fix it.
So does it just? I think it might just clip that edge.
Doesn't clear.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't. Oh.
Pinch it. You don't need it in the front, you need it in the back now. Put it one there. A bit more on the back to be straight. No, not okay. Not okay.
Okay.
Judge, can you do it, please?
Yes.
We just
Called over the judge for it. So intricate, and you're playing in the final. You want to make sure everything's perfect.
And now come the spaghetti arms.
Just pinch this maneuver. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
I tell you what, there's a surprisingly good little audience still here as well.
Yeah, and those are the ones you can see. There's still actually quite a lot of people behind the camera.
Better than Twisted.
Yeah. Okay. It's
Okay. Cool.
It's like this.
Yeah, good. Can you
Okay,
mark,
now-
can you mark the ship and then we can pinch out the templates? Judge.
Now
You
that
can mark it. Can you pinch down the marker? Judge.
Yeah, I will pinch. And now remove it.
Timo trolling the judge.
Yes.
Okay.
Blue maneuver and again.
Clear stress, you get a stress.
Still stressed, still on it, and he's safe this time.
Yeah.
Next one.
It's ready? Okay.
Judge, what do you want now? I will mark the first one. Yeah. I will mark. It's better there, yeah. Okay, then you have your...
Okay. That's not. It's not going to go too far.
No.
Yeah.
Now we get straight template in the back. Woo!
But that's the excellence of it. Still train tracking, still going
Yeah.
through every single one of those little things, even though we're now
It's nearly going straight.
11 games in.
Yeah,
God
good.
knows
Yeah.
how many hours.
Yeah, mark
This
the
is
ship.
gave 12 for us. Yeah, 6 games today. Top 64, top 32, top 16, top 8, semi-final, final.
Why do we do that? Yeah, perfect.
That's a beautiful series of moments from Timo, if I say so myself.
Yeah, no, absolutely. With the bombs, with the rig cargo shoot, everything's worked out really well.
Yes.
Going one back.
One banking with Bobber.
Just
Do you see the boost, or do you reckon he's going to...
He's
Stick
thinking
with
about
it,
it.
take the shots.
He's still got that template in his hand. Focuses.
He's taking the safe route. As he should, at this moment in time.
And Obi-Wan looks like he's taking a 2-turn to the left.
It's 10 in.
Oh. Is that one? That's a 1-turn.
I think that barrel fits though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
good one.
He escapes both arcs. Maybe. Ooh, don't go forward because Koshka will get you. Focuses.
Focus action.
Rick.
Rick, Ollie, looks like
Yeah, it's just
free bank.
Oh, that's
and no shot from Boba.
And bumps into Koshka.
Should have just done it one straight with Bob.
Yes, please.
Again, everything perfect. This
Yeah.
is the final. Make sure it works. Where's that lovely
What?
Yeah.
thing that you've been donating? I see that.
Well, this one.
Yeah, that I know you get all the swag when I sat here.
I don't get too much. I get lots of gifts. The Brennivin, which they tell me is like a Icelandic version of vodka. One of the I think there's only one guy come over from Iceland this time, right?
Well, I know I saw Timo with the one outside before, and
Yeah.
he had it. And he was like, "This is for afterwards because he needs it for his stress."
Yeah. He told me it's like vodka but
One
different,
explode.
and so he's giving that to me.
One shield to
Brian
One
Wardle.
shield to this veteran, and I don't think we have this.
Lovely Ian.
Yeah.
With his snazzy haircut now.
Yeah, I seen. It's like he's gone for like an undercut and let the ponytail grow out a bit. And it works well because when you don't cut the bit underneath, it ends up being like really fluffy, you know. So it's a little bit more sleek.
I mean, you see me with terribly long hair, but so I can't say anything. Albeit, I was growing it for charity, so I let myself off for a little bit. But yeah, I don't think I could keep it that long ever again.
Okay, so combat.
It's got to be CLT. Obi-Wan straight in.
Well, Obi-Wan's only going to shoot at Boba.
Yeah.
The only problem with Boba gets a re-roll.
Boba no shot. You're 5.
Oh, that was the triple O. He's giving him the calculate. He was trying to work out if he's going to take the stress or not.
Still took the stress. Did he? No, he's giving
the calculate. Yeah.
I mean, he's going to go over that again from the back one.
Yeah.
Front one gets away with it.
Yes, no.
Gives him an option for next turn.
Touching either and
Yes.
yes.
Oh, I didn't take the damage off of the bomb.
CLT spends it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, did I? No, I got wrong. I got the wrong
He's
arc.
going to spend his force. There you go. So 2 shields on Boba.
Okay, no, Bob's got no shields.
Oh no, no shields.
Down to half points. Oh, Bob's ahead by 32 points.
Oh. After all the damage that Timo's put out.
Measure arc
But
to Obi.
yeah, that doesn't mean Hungaro's in a solid place right now. And he's going to be looking at.
Does he catch him? Does he catch that front edge?
No.
Oh, it's very close.
No arc.
Yeah, I'd say the back one.
Yeah.
I think he was just indicating that it's obstructed.
That's cocked.
Cocked.
Good, so
Into
that's
hit.
reroll for stress.
Yes.
Right. Gets the reroll because it's a stress pilot.
And you have
For
just
Koshka.
2 die, right?
He's not getting shot, so he might as well spend the calculator.
2 dice.
Yeah, because he kills him.
But is it obstructed or not obstructed?
No, he rolled the 2. It was obstructed, but that's enough to kill him. Yeah.
Good. Your shots.
These are 4
So it's going to be red against Boba.
What range?
Range 3?
Range 2.
Is it range 2?
Yeah, I think they said range 2. Red gets 2 hits and Boba rolls a blank, a focus, re-rolls for another focus, spends the focus for 2. Goodbye, Dom. So the 7 squad is firing on Koshka. Gets a range 1 hit, 2 hits, focus and a blank. Nothing to mod there. And here you've got 2 focuses and a blank on Koshka. She's re-rolling the blank. 3 go through. 2 go through. 2 go through on Koshka. 2 shields. Down to 1 shield.
But he was making sure he had that kill shot before.
Yeah, absolutely. But still, if Hungaro can manage to get Koshka down to half points before losing that second arc, I think he might be in a much more solid game position.
Such an interesting ball position as well.
Let me just go take care of it. I'm just going to move that Snickers bar just in case people take it a bit funny.
No commercials. Just
It just looks a bit funny. It was like right in the middle.
I thought you were going for a sponsorship deal. So he's got 1 proton left on
on both, I think.
On both.
Can't see right now as he's over it. Thank you.
Of all the double fire sprays today, I did not expect it to be Koska.
I don't think there were that many double fire sprays, eh? There was in the top cut. There were 2. There was this one and a Boba Emon, but
I think that was
the overall field. I don't think there were that many. A lot of it was Boba with friends. Yeah. So Boba Fenn, Boba Two Skulls, Boba Nom Fenn, Boba Sunny Genesis Red Fenn, things like that.
Should be all on that Sunny Bounder. So underrated.
Yeah.
Such a great ship. I'm only saying that because I've been flying there for the last 2 weekends. And when it works, it's really fun.
Yeah. Now, one of the things, I don't know, one of the things we will notice is that this is one of the first finals of a British tournament where we've not had a British player.
Mm-hmm. Breck Swing.
And that might be one other reason why we got like a much smaller crowd.
I don't know, but you say small crowd, but I think there's a fair chunk of people here.
But I don't think it's anything compared to other times.
Yeah, but I'm also going to say that there's quite a few people have left early because the weather has been absolutely horrendous over here.
Yeah, absolutely true.
And if anything, I'm impressed by how many people have stayed for this final from all nationalities that are here.
Yeah.
You notice there's mainly a massive Scottish contingent because
of course.
We wanted to stay in Europe.
Yeah.
So
no, don't think it's a good idea. But
so how many of the Spanish came over?
We ended up being 18.
18.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, this was the funny part about it was. We had normally hardly anyone comes. Like at the System Opens, I've normally had one Spanish person or maybe 2 at a push come over to the UK System Open. This time, when it was announced straight away, I'm actually quite lucky that we have a little rural airport where I live, but it's an absolute disaster. It's tanking all the time. But Wizz Air are trialling a route from there to London, leaving Friday, coming back Monday. €20 return ticket, and so I was like, okay guys, this is one of the first times we can all go. It's like really cheap and stuff like that. And they were like, and so I said it to the Valencian guys first, and they were like, yeah. And so of course, once 6 people were coming, then it was like more start jumping on board the train, and a lot more came. Like the Malaga guys showed up, and Juan Rebolla is from Gallego, from Galicia, I should say, and yeah. And so it ended up becoming a bit more of an expedition, and we've done really well as well. We got through to having 4 of them in the top 16, the semi-final, Nino versus Hungaro. Very lucky.
That's fantastic to see that.
Yeah,
That's
we had
really
quite
nice.
a few in the top of the European Championships as well. Huh? We had Marcelo, Hungaro, Nino, Juan made it through to the top 16, I think.
I'm not surprised.
Did you win?
He got top.
Marcelo got his World invite as well. Oh God, 3 members from Team Spain going to X-Wing World Championships 2020. Oh gosh, that's Timo.
I thought you was. I'm surprised you were that surprised because of course he was going to. He's
no,
amazing.
but it's like no, you don't understand the 5 years I've been living with watching my friends come so close and then just fall at the final hurdle, like David Dief. Yeah, I've seen him get to like 3 finals and just come second place, and so it's like no.
Well, as soon as I knew Marcelo was coming over, it was. It's always a nice. He's just such a lovely bloke as well. It's so nice. Ooh, that nice little daredevil turn.
Yeah, that daredevil boost. Well placed as well with the arc. I don't think it's got arc on Boba, but Koshka. Ooh, Obi-Wan. Fine-tune controls. Barrel roll to the right? No. I don't think it'll escape arc. To the left, I meant.
It's going to be a tough one for him to get. So they both took turret locks on
on Obi-Wan.
I'm surprised he made a 3-hat. Really surprised. Yeah, maybe it's that.
He's right in that kill box now.
I think again that might just be the fear of that bomb.
He's gone for that barrel roll. It's not going to help him.
He puts himself a bit of distance, bit of range.
Yeah, but with those 2 target locks.
Okay.
Rafa.
Buen viaje. So Bobber's at range 1 of 2.
So
that's Koshka, pardon, yeah, he's going for that 000. Gets to calculate.
So, Bobber. Range 3 into Obi.
Bobber firing range 3 on Obi-Wan.
3, right?
That looks like.
Or was it 2? 3? No. Nice barrel roll.
Is that just range 3?
Yeah, range 3. 2 focuses and a blank. Uses the target lock. And a focus and a hit. Focus gets spent with a force from Maul. And blank, focus.
Spends the focus.
Yes, sure.
And then uses his ability.
To regenerate the focus.
Yeah, range 3.
Yeah, looks like he's going range 3.
3 of 3?
Yes.
On to Bobber.
Okay, 2 hits, range 3, Rick on Leon, Boba Fett. Blank, evade blank.
Does he have range?
Got a reroll from the arc. Gets nothing, takes 1.
1 normal damage.
1 damage.
Done.
Okay. Koshka, range. I see 2.
Koshka
Range
firing on Obi-Wan Kenobi, range 2 with a target lock. Obi-Wan focused. Blank, focus, spends the target lock. Gets 1 hit, rerolls a cock die for a blank. 1 hit.
And spends the calculate.
Spends the calculate for 2. And there's an evade and a blank.
So he takes 1.
Takes 1 damage, and Obi-Wan gives up half points.
That's correct.
Panicked. Double press.
Oh, panic pilot.
Do play strats.
Yeah.
I can understand. In the corner.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
So, what's Obi-Wan's options for getting out of that corner now?
Range 2.
Well, he can. I mean, he's going to turn out there anyway. You know, I think it's one of those points where he's just going to have to take that stress. And
He's going to have to keep. Yeah, he's not going to get any actions.
1 shield.
1 shield on Koshka.
About 4. It's one of those ones where you get 3 dice. It's just 1 goes through.
Yeah. Got it. No, I don't got it. I should go to this button. Save squads. Hungaro. Yeah, so bank. He's going to have to take the 2 turn. 1 turn, 2 turn.
I'm surprised if he doesn't do the 1, but he's got to be, again, he's got to be through that bomb, man.
Yeah, he's really close to the edge. A 1 bank might just fit, and then he could maybe 1 bank boost to stay on.
Well, he's still stretched, so that 1 bank jerking.
Yeah, he can't get the second boost, he can't get the boost out. Well, he can. No, he can't do the fine-tune controls either because it's stress.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's got to go for that 2 turn. 2 turn, 1 turn.
Well, again, I gotta say, you gotta be afraid of Bobber dropping that bomb, turning Koshka the other way, and just going.
Yeah. For Hungaro to pull this game back, he's going to need to have a lot of damage output in the next round. He's got to get a lot of free shots, and maybe even get lucky enough with Obi-Wan to tank 1 shot and force Timo to put the second shot into Obi-Wan as well, as rather redirecting it to Rick or the Arc.
Can I see the blues on Rick?
Oh, yes.
I mean, the fact that Rick is still so relatively healthy, and that's why he's looking at it down. He's really having to think about that one, because Rick can put a lot of damage out.
Prize wall has now been taken down. So I hope the finalists didn't have any tickets left to exchange.
That's why Roy just took all my tickets and spent them for me, because I've not been anywhere near that prize wall.
3 damage on Boba.
Four. Okay.
Hold on 1 sec.
Right, they are ready to go. Darts are all down.
No bombs.
No bombs get launched.
And we'll focus up.
That's beautiful.
You're 3.
Okay, so the arc moving. 1 straight.
That's that choice.
Is it a 1 turn? 1 bank?
I think it is.
1 bank.
It's taking it.
Yeah.
Going into the pump.
Give me a 1 in the front.
These templates don't have the line down the middle because they were like 1.0, weren't they?
They are really pretty.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Just a medium. It's just a medium base. Yeah. I'm happy with that.
It's Obi-Wan now. Takes that 1 turn. Double stressed.
It's the Rick.
1 bank, 1
White
straight.
one.
Doesn't clear stress either.
Stretch for
Oh, because of the R4.
Ah, it's blue. Damn.
Haha! Surprise.
But still just stays there with the fingers.
Yeah.
Okay. Beginning of combat.
Right.
No one to stress.
He's trying for his
here. No one to stress
calculate.
here.
Yeah.
No one to stress
No,
here.
doesn't look like
So we have Boba's shot, range 3 onto Obi.
Belba firing on Obi-Wan Kenobi. Range 3.
Yep.
3 hits. Hit, crit. And evade, blank, blank, blank. Hit and crit, dead Obi-Wan.
Fuel leak, so another crit, and
2 fuel
there's
leaks.
just 1 normal guard, yeah.
to the crits. Yeah.
Obi shot back.
Obi fires back on Obi-Wan. On Boba.
I think he's 7 unlock. Yeah.
Range 2 into
range 2
Koska
shot.
or range 3 into Boba. No bullseye.
I think he's out for CLT as well, isn't he?
Yeah, I just say he's got no
Range
bullseye.
2 into Koska.
Range 2 on Koshka. 2 hits.
He kept the force as well.
Reroll.
Focus, reroll. Takes 2.
Oh, darn, is he going to spend it?
Oh,
Yeah. One.
give up half points.
Spends it
Spends the
for 1
focus. Takes 1 damage.
Rick has no shot.
No shot.
Shot from Rick Lee.
Obi's gone.
Obi-Wan is down.
Koska into
Koshka
the
into the arc.
arc. Just 2 crits.
2 crits. And a focus
Just a
evade.
crit.
So 1 crit on the arc. And that's a weapons failure.
That's the one you definitely know at this point.
Range 2.
Range 2 firing on Koshka.
So, 1 die.
1 hit.
Safe.
And there's an evade. Back to Dars. I think that push the game way over into Timo's favour. 50-point lead now. And I have to go move someone's mobile that's right next to the microphone.
And once again, it comes down to those rolls where you, if you get something like a panic pilot when you are double stressed, there was nothing for him to do really there.
Just about an hour to go, but I think we've maybe got at most 25 minutes. Unless like dice gods really play into Hungaro's favour now. There's again.
Stranger things have happened.
Yeah, no, I've seen it. You think a game's like over, and then like the dice rolls just don't go in the favour of the person who's winning, and they do in the person who's on the back foot, and everything goes the other way.
The thing is, he's still got Rick, and Rick is relatively healthy. Manoeuvrable as well.
Yeah, but if Rick's the only one taking shots, which is what's going to be happening if he's going to try and continue to block with the arc, then Rick won't last long against both shots.
Is he much of a Aces player, Jose? Or?
Well, he played Jedis in the European Championship and got through to top 16 there, I think.
No bombs.
Did they play each other earlier?
They played each other in the European Championships.
And did they not play each other yesterday as well?
I do not think so. Hungaro no ha jugado contra Timo aquí, ¿verdad? Este fin de semana Hungaro y Timo no han jugado, ¿verdad?
Focus?
No, they played in the European Championships in top 16, and Timo was knocked out by Hungaro. Hungaro went on to play against Timo's teammate, Kai Krupp, who was the eventual winner.
Not other Kai. Not other K.
K, yeah, there's K from Edinburgh. Kai.
Apparently, there's some confusion between the two, and
really?
I was like,
I don't see that at all.
That's neither do we.
Yeah.
There was some confusion apparently. He said, "Oh, you're German." They went, "No, furthest from it possible."
So what do we get? Turns.
Takes that 3.
Yeah. He can. I think he might. He's out of Bobber's arc. So boost forward. Oh,
no,
okay.
Just taking it.
Focus.
There. We have no range 1 for 000. So Boba starting range 1. Sorry. Boba reroll.
Boba reroll. 1 hit, 1 blank, 1 focus. Becomes 2 hits. And Jesus, who's sending Timo text messages or trying to call him? It's going crazy.
It's probably his better half.
Force.
Proud of him for this. And 3 go through.
On Rick or Lee, right?
No, onto the arc.
Onto the arc.
Yeah,
3 damage.
3 into Boba, I think.
Reroll and then spent the focus.
Okay. Into Koska.
Wait.
So Rick into
I'm trying to work out. He's got 3 damage cards. So I can see 3. 1 hit, 1 focus, and a blank.
I think at this point he's got a spell.
1. Yes.
No.
Evades.
Range 2 back. 1.
1 hit.
Safe.
And evades with the evade token.
Maybe the arc can put out the damage for him now, though. Weapons for
Arc
those.
firing 3 dice.
For free. Reroll. 2.
Takes 2. Bobber goes down to 2 hit points. This is what I'm saying, is like just a 1 lucky dice roll could change it completely for Hungaro if he was able to get a lucky shot off on Bobber next round. Rick, Ollie and Bobber engage at the same time though. Bobber's still going to get a shot off if he's able to escape both arcs. It's kind of
Again, the problem for Rick is still chasing. As you said, he's still got those bombs as well, then, right?
True. Still got 2 bombs.
And it just bugs Bob around now.
Yeah. And Bob has got that contraband cybernetics.
It's that Rick making all that noise in the background. Sorry about that. He might be good looking, but he definitely doesn't know how to move things, does he? Slowly hears Star Wars music.
Yeah,
in the background.
let's not draw attention to it, just in case YouTube give me a copyright strike.
That's definitely not Star Wars music, is it? That's is that not an original score by yourself? Just and it's finished.
Yeah.
Must have been a ringtone.
Well, I think before there was a tablet in the prize ball area, and someone was watching. It was like just running with The Empire Strikes Back. And I was like, I'm not sure you can do that in a public place. When you're running a Star Wars event, I'm not sure you can do that without asking for special permission.
And there we go, there's that bomb.
There's bomb. So, but if Rick's gone 4 bank.
3 bank. Not got a 4 bank.
Sorry, 4 straight is what I meant to say. Because he's still got that Daredevil boost.
Yeah, man, I thought you were talking about that old that pretend Kylo.
Kylo Ren 4 bank template.
4 bank in the century.
There's 4 banks. 4 banks. No, do you know what the first time that came up with the 4 banks was when Juno Eclipse came out, and it was like, now you can change your maneuvers like by 1 speed. And like, all right, now you've got to buy Star Trek Attack Wing template, so you've got a 4 bank.
That's why Dale Cromwell was so happy. Loves Juno Eclipse. He named his dog after Juno. Sure of it. I hope it's his dog anyway.
It's not allowed. Yeah.
I have to get permission. That's all.
Yeah, we've gone through this discussion several times.
It's masculine.
Okay. Yeah, not bad. All right. Like I say, if Rick's gone for that 3 bank or 4 straight, and he's still got a boost, but that 4 straight is going to put him right into that rear arc of Casca.
No, that 4 straight, I think he still gets caught by Bobber's bomb.
Yeah, well now Bobber's turning, yeah.
No, he still gets...
The arc's in a good position, but not got any shots. Not taking any, not giving any either. And that's not what... That's part of the problem that Nino had in the last round against Hungaro, is that he wasn't able to get shots out. It's gone 4 straight.
Definitely going to get caught by one of them. There's no way out of that. That was a beautiful kill box.
Takes the evade for the full throttle.
You just don't sit there, obviously.
Boosts.
And takes the 1.
Okay.
And eats a shield.
So this is hitting nothing, this taking you 3.
Nothing. 1 shield.
So call the 4 forward.
We have
you against the shield.
So I'd like to have it calculate, or you get stressed.
Okay.
Thank you.
Gives him the calculate.
So generous of him.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we go hit blank
Bobber
focus. Bobber rerolls for another focus. Spends the focus of 4. Rick Ollie rolls blank, evade, focus. Takes the evade.
1 hole left.
Yeah, 2 damage.
Then you can try to kill Bobber. Okay. You've been faster.
Can I get 2 hits on Bobber?
Can he kill Fat? This is it.
1, 2, a focus and a blank.
Reroll.
Rerolls for Bobber. Gets an evade.
And
spends the force, so stays on the board.
Range 1 from Koshka.
Koshka firing on Rick Ollie.
Range 1.
There you've got 3 hits. 4. Dead Rick Ollie.
I'm left with a 2-hole.
No shot here.
Arc.
No shot
Arc. Yeah.
Arc for the win.
There we go. And they're back to the Isles. Okay, so we will just take one moment to thank everybody for joining us. Okay. How are we up to? We're up to 603 viewers. Thank you for joining us. Please remember that Stream supports you thanks to the support I receive over on Patreon. So please do consider going over there and giving us as much as you feel comfortable with, or using those Twitch Prime subscriptions to help me out as well. And also we had to remind people of the Camino Open in Gillingham, Kent, for the brain tumour charity in memory of Nick Ellis. There's a link going into the chat for further information on the Facebook page on the 22nd of February, that Camino Open.
Charity very close to my heart, that one. I hope they do very well for that.
Yeah.
I'm running a charity event as well in Scotland in March.
Really?
Well, I'm running the London Marathon for Team Victor. And I'm going to run a half marathon during the event.
No one.
Okay. What, in the X-Wing event?
Yeah.
All right, okay.
And still play.
Like on a treadmill?
No, I'm going to run a half a mile, I'm going to run a mile every hour.
Okay, all right, okay.
And disappear. I don't know why you're all laughing. I am doing this marathon.
No, it's not that. I'm trying to think of like what kind of effect that would have on the event.
Well, no, they're still going to be playing their event.
All right, you're not playing X-Wing.
No, I am.
Oh,
it's going to be a multiple thing. But either way, I am running for Team Victor, which is a charity for visually impaired children.
Okay.
So yeah, if you would like to donate, please do.
Yeah. So they should search for Team Victor.
Team Victor. Well, you just go on my Facebook.
All right. Okay.
I'll be posting it everywhere soon anyway. But yeah, it's. As I say, after obviously you've seen
Bob a Talon roll.
Beautiful.
Yeah, there's not much game left in this. Well, I mean, if he doesn't take the arc off, then the arc might take him off.
And it's just a chase for the next 48 minutes, trying to chase down Koshka with a 2-hole arc. Well, he's only got that force.
Yeah.
He's got that force. And the re-rolls.
Did he popped contraband cybernetics, so he's got the action as well. So focuses and gets the stress for the Kate Talon roll.
I'm surprised he just didn't take the tile out there just to make sure he won't be
Range 1. How many left?
Huh? 2. 2 hit points left.
Two. Damn, she's gone for the target lock.
And spends the focus, gets 4, bang bang, bang bang, bang bang, and that's game.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 2020 UK champion, Timo.
Thank you, Ed, for joining me. I'm going to go over and say congratulations to one friend and commiserations to another friend.
Can we also give a round of
once again,
applause
thank you all
to
for
the
joining
runner-up,
us. It's been a
Jose.
pleasure. And we hope to see you again soon.
Bye, guys.
So, Jose is runner-up. You do get a plaque commemorating that, right? And Timo, as far as I know, this is your first.
First for System Open, yeah.
Yeah, first System Open. First ever tournament. So you get this lovely Inferno Squad blazoned trophy. There you go, brother. Congratulations. Right. Awesome, man. I think Simon will probably want you.
Yeah, I'll do an interview with them both separately over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Great. Right, guys. Good job. Get out. To quote someone, get that. No. But yes, if we could get you guys out as quick as we can, that'd be great. So then we'll go from there. All right. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Can we give a big round of applause, please, to Alec and Tommy, the judge team. Fantastic this weekend. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip!
Okay. Hungaro,
Hi.
Congratulations for being the runner-up at one of the largest tournaments of the year, right? 486 players, and you made it to the final table. Okay, that's one thing to take away. It's been an absolute pleasure for me to have watched someone that I've got such a close relationship with, like yourself, and with Timo as well, to be able to have them both on the final table and be able to watch that game and be able to see one of my friends take home a trophy. It's just a shame it wasn't you. That would have been so much fun as well. But like Timo gets it, and I'm just as happy.
Yes.
For you, the game, what was your kind of feelings about it and as it evolved?
This first game is possibility. It's normal.
Yeah.
It's best for me. A mistake, the error for block to Koska,
Yeah.
and the situation to evacuate. Tolva.
The what?
Tolva evacuation.
The what?
Illicit for debris.
The rigged cargo chute. Right, the rigged cargo
This
chute.
situation is perfect for Timo. It's very,
being able to drop all
very
that
well
stuff out the
player
back.
in this situation, it's difficult, more tension, damage, and more later, the panic pilot.
The panic pilot destroyed everyone.
Okay, I error for Manuel.
Yeah.
I think this another thing.
Yeah.
An error for me. Okay, but last is yes. But in that moment, game is more difficult.
And so now you've got the invitation. You,
Yes.
Nino, and Marcelo all have the invitation to World Championship.
Three invitations
For
for
Team
World
Spain.
Champion.
For Team Spain. Do you think you're going to go?
I need to
Save money.
try. I need to pay the track.
You need to pay the trip. Okay, we're going to change over to Spanish. Hungaro has an opportunity to express himself fully. Mira, enhorabuena. Es la primera cosa que tenemos que decir, ¿no? Que llegar hasta este punto, pocos llegan. ¿No? 486 personas. Y tú jugando una lista un poco parecida a lo que llevaste en europeo, ¿no?
No.
No tenías
Bueno,
Raabe y
en el
Rick.
europeo individual, sí, a ver, llevaba 3 Jedis,
Ya.
Delta 7B, los 3 recuperaban, era otro rollo.
vale,
Esta llevaba
Como no
dos
tienes
bloques
7B.
con los ARCs, y como no está Delta 7B, pues para calidad, y Rick con Daredevil, con Temerario es muy bueno también, y la verdad es que me ha dado un rendimiento estupendo. La lista
Ya.
la voy a seguir jugando, que está
Mira,
muy bien.
Timo, que está haciendo una foto del trofeo con tu Obi-Wan tumbado delante.
Oh, no.
Ya. Es lo que toca, ¿no? Ya
Que
está.
disfrute.
Y para que tener en cuenta, los que no saben, que enfrentasteis en el europeo.
Sí,
y tú
jugamos
ganaste.
en el europeo, yo le gané y esta vez pues bueno, pues ha podido tomar la revancha.
Ya.
Ha jugado magnífico, no.
Ya, hombre, no ha perdido un partido en todo el fin de semana.
Ha ganado todo.
6-0
Primero
en
de
día
Suizo,
1.
ha ganado el
primero de Suizo.
Era el que nadie quería jugar contra él. Todo el que jugaba contra él ha perdido, pero no solo lo decíamos nosotros, sino lo decían todos los jugadores aquí, ingleses, franceses, daba igual. Todo el mundo estaba buscando que perdiera porque es una lista buena.
Ya.
La juega muy bien.
Ya, se lo juega muy bien, ¿eh?
Pues se lo juega
la otra cosa, tu partido contra Nino en semifinal.
Estuvo muy bien.
Ha sido muy divertido, ¿no?
Además, bueno, hemos jugado de una manera diferente porque aunque perdiera, por lo menos pasaba uno.
Sí.
Entonces, pues bueno, pues no lo hemos tomado, yo creo, de otra manera.
Ya.
Y ya está, hemos disfrutado, hemos hecho una buena partida. Y bueno, al final pues he ganado yo y llega a la final y bueno, muy contento.
Muy bien.
Una pena por el final, pero bueno,
Ya,
ha sido una experiencia muy buena. No me esperaba ni mucho menos llegar tan lejos.
Ya.
Pero bueno, ha salido bien y ya está, pues.
Pues ya está, Hungaro. Muchas gracias. Me alegro que habéis venido. Porque es la primera vez en el System Open que habéis venido tantos españoles y me alegro mucho que habéis venido y me he sentido más como acerca de vosotros en este aspecto. Te veo mañana para el avión. Hombre, supongo que cenamos, no lo sé lo que vamos a hacer. A mí me va a tardar recoger las cosas, pero ya lo veremos.
Ahora iremos a cenar algo y sí, mañana nos vemos.
Ya, sí, en el aeropuerto. Vale, hasta mañana. Okay. Timo. Hey, Timo.
Needed to take a picture.
Yeah, I understand that. Don't worry about it. Well done, Timo.
I look crazy.
Yeah, congratulations. I'm really happy for you.
Thank you. I still can't believe it.
like we've talked before about how you get a lot of wins. Vince has said there, I think this is the first time you've won a System Open, but you've won like nationals and regionals before.
No, I have never won a regional.
Never won a regional, right? But you
just
had that
2 stores and 2 nationals.
No, 2 nationals back to back as well, huh? Like within 3 weeks of each other.
Yes.
Yeah. Belgium and Germany, right?
Germany first, then Belgium. Yeah.
2017.
Yes.
Yeah, 2017. And playing the same list as well, right? Wasn't it? Or did you change between the two nationals?
Between the nationals, it was the same list. I think cut down a bit because of some nerf.
Yeah. I think there was some change. But you've obviously done very well. You've been a very consistent player over the last few years. We've seen you make lots of tops. We've seen you do very well in most of the system opens you've been to.
Yeah, and fuck up in top 4 or top 8.
That happens quite a lot. But yeah, like I say, it's kind of like with Farn as well. Seeing Farn get to the final table at the UK Nationals and then Spanish Open last year and being able to win that. So it's that kind of thing. You get like those really good players that always go the distance but never quite make it past that last step. And so this is you finally getting yourself sealed in. You didn't come to the World Championships last year, did you?
I was the last 2 years and went to Coruscant last.
But then this last one where I was there, you weren't there, were you?
I was there.
Am I going crazy?
You talked a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah, you are crazy.
I am crazy. Okay. Right, but anyway, you're definitely going this year, and I hope I'll be going as well, and I get to see you there again.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Okay. In whatever capacity I'll be there.
So you're really joining again?
I don't know.
As supporter. I hope so.
I don't know.
I think you did a great job.
Yeah, well, that's the sort of thing that isn't really in our hands, and that only really happened like 2 weeks beforehand. Like I kind of knew that something was happening, like since January. But then, like, it was like, yeah. And then, like, with 2 weeks ago, I've got to go to my wife and say, I've got to disappear for a week. And that didn't go down too well. But anyway,
we were still
that's
there.
about me. We'll have to see later. Right now, it's about Timo. Timo, that last game, man, there was a lot of difficulty in getting that right position, but you managed to leverage it correctly, I think.
Yeah, I think I had the right reads on him.
Yeah,
in
you got a couple
some
of good blocks
locations.
Off,
I think the debris took out his arcs long enough to just shoot him down.
Yeah.
The double stress on Obi with that crit
really
that was game.
Yeah.
If we would have dodged that, everything would be fine. But I think it was a good kill box.
Yeah.
I think the last kill box on Rick was good too.
Yeah, and I think it kind of came down to the fact that because Obi-Wan went down, it was just a question of
Obi-Wan
having lost Obi-Wan, Rick was just kind of like a question of like maybe it wasn't as much in it, and then you put the 2 bombs down, you made it really difficult for Rick to be in a position.
Yes, I knew he would rush in 4 or 5 straight.
Yeah.
So I needed him to be in the kill box, eat a bomb.
Yeah.
Do repositioning for his action.
To spend his action,
or get a crit directly from the bombs.
Yeah.
So, I think, that was a good move.
Yeah, absolutely.
But he played very well.
Yeah, he played his best.
I think the list had good.
It's a good
both
list.
threes, both
it's made it
fives
to the final, right?
He's moving after me with both of his aces.
Yeah.
That was tough.
Yeah. I can imagine. But anyway, you managed to call most of it pretty well. There were a couple of situations where it looked like he might have got an upper hand on you, but it just ended up coming down to the fact, like I said, like you got those lucky situations, like a panic pilot, being able to get those 2 arcs to conga line onto the debris token and stuff like that. It worked out really well for you, and that's pretty much those 2 key points of what gave you the game. Yeah, absolutely. All right. So now you've got to go back to Germany tomorrow?
Tomorrow in the evening, yeah.
Does this mean, because I've seen you, for example, over the last few years, I've seen you at almost all the system opens.
Yes.
Does this mean now you've won this one, it means that this season you're probably not going to put so much effort in? You're going to still be coming?
I want a second one.
Yeah? Okay, all right. So maybe I'll see you in Paris. Netherlands?
No, definitely Germany, Netherlands.
Definitely Germany.
Maybe when Poland is announced, Poland, because Poland is always a good place to be.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm hoping that Nordics will be somewhere in Malmö or something, and a good date. Because from my hometown, I can take the ferry to Malmö.
Yeah.
That was a really cool trip.
Yeah.
It takes 9 hours or something like that.
But it's easy because it's so close to you, right? Yeah. In that respect, that you get, it's like getting on a bus. And it takes you straight there. Yeah, so absolutely, I can understand that. Okay, Timo, champion of the largest event of the year, obviously, right? We look forward to seeing you.
Streamer.
Thank you. Yeah, that's right. I got an award for that one time, didn't I? Yeah. Anyway, so I look forward to seeing you again sometime soon.
Right? And let's pack up things now.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks for watching,
everybody. Thank you for watching.
The first stream.
Remember to
See you
contribute.
next time.
It looks like I've still got 603 viewers, but I don't know if I can trust
Why?
that. But anyway, yeah, because it says it up there. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. So support on Patreon. Make sure we can get to as many tournaments as possible. Yeah, we've got French System Open, Netherlands System Open, German System Open.
You're a German System Open.
I don't know.
I hope so.
I would like to, but
both of you. Zeefstiftergroepen and you.
Yeah, I know that they're going to be there, and so that might be. There's an option that, like, if I have to choose, then I'd probably go for Netherlands instead.
No.
Because Netherlands don't have a stream.
They have a stream.
They have, like, a guy that puts a camera up.
Yeah.
So if I have to pick one, like, if I know that the self-help group guys have got Germany covered, then probably best to do Netherlands in that respect. So we'll see. Anyway, thank you, Timo, as always.
Thank you, and also thank Firestorm for the other stream.
Of course, absolutely, Firestorm. We were sending people over there when your game was being played and everything. It was excellent to collaborate with them. We thought they were going to sit down and I thought they were going to sit down and do the final with me.
And to come there with you.
Yeah, but they ended up packing up to leave, to get home early as possible.
Yeah, it's late.
Yep.
So,
all right, that's it though. Now we really do have to sign off. Okay.
Yes, because I think I have to spend price tickets now.
Yeah, and I've got. Okay. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
See you again.